All right, team. I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. Today, we are checking in on Russell Wilson, the Denver Broncos offense, and their Week 2 win over the Houston Texans. So before we jump into it, I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm. Please like and subscribe. I'll be breaking down Russell Wilson and this Broncos offense every Monday on this channel. So if you're a Broncos fan or if you just like the breakdowns, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But we're going to talk in this video about what they did well, what they didn't do well, how close they are, and really how we can fix this offense. So without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team. First clip we've got for you is a little bit of an Oscar pump, okay? Oscar pump, I'm going to show you guys right here. I love this play design. I think it's great play design. We've just got a vertical, right? We're trying to take the roof off. We're trying to grab both these safeties' attention by just splitting them, right? And running. This guy does an incredible job, too, of just pressing them with tempo. Like he is hauling out of the gate, and it's pretty darn good. Then outside we've got the Oscar pump where we're gonna kind of sell the sail, okay, and then we're gonna get a vertical. What Russell's gonna end up doing is gonna end up looking at the safeties, seeing them influence right vertically. You see this? He grabbed both of their hips, right? He grabbed both of their attention. So you're gonna see that Russell then all of a sudden can work from that middle of the field kind of shoulder 8, that attention grabber, outside and really drill this Oscar pump. And honestly, you had the other side too, right? We had the other side working the Oscar pump, and he was wide open too. So I just think it's overall great play design. Super, super cool way to go ahead and convert 3rd and long, which was something that the Broncos did not do a ton of. Heck of a football. Great catch by Courtland Sutton. Sutton had an unbelievable game, man. I think Sutton was super impressive. I think Russ and Sutton, you can kind of see how their chemistry is coming along. Next one I've got for you guys is another ball to Sutton, right? We've got a good little 50-50 ball, right? We've just got a one-on-one matchup, bottom of your screen. He's just running a go ball. Again, right? 3rd and medium. And he just trusts him to go up and get this ball. A little 50-50 ball. Kind of slight back shoulder. Not really an intentional back shoulder. Intentional back shoulder would have been thrown with way more tempo. But just kind of giving him a shot. Hey, get that thing up and down. We got man coverage. See if Courtland Sutton can kind of push off ever so slightly and get a win there, and he does. So that's really good. So we start with the Oscar pump, absolute dime. Then we've got the 50-50 ball dime. Now we've got just a 4th down, right? 4th and 3. We're going to go ahead and throw 9 stop. Again, we've got a just one-on-one matchup, top of the screen. Courtland Sutton's going to go ahead and run 9 stop. 9 stop is when you run 9 yards, literally turn around, okay? It's kind of a 9 stop. You can see him push by. Hey, we just think we're going to win, okay? This is more of a hitch, less of a 9 stop, but basically the same, just different depths. Really good football. 4th and gotta have it situation. And obviously we're going to Courtland. I think Courtland Sutton right now is he's dialed in, man. He is dialed in. Him and Russ have a really good connection going. Obviously we start with 3 clips to Courtland Sutton, right? So to me it's like obviously they have a great connection. Now we're gonna jump into the bad, okay? And the first clip we've got for you is a missed glance. So you're going to see at the top of the screen what they're working is they've got a little option concept here, right? So we've got our little option runner right here, tight outside turn, tight outside, inside turn, whatever he wants based on the coverage look he's getting. Behind it, we've got a little glance, right? A little, or 5-step short post, whatever you want to call it, to where, look, you can see Russell working this option, right? Boom. You can see Russell works the option. We're sliding out. We've got to fit this ball behind it, right? We've got to stick this ball behind it. Instead, we get in a scramble drill, and we end up taking a sack. So, to me, that was kind of the first bad. Honestly, not super familiar with the concept. The route concept, I haven't seen the kind of option with that glance runner. I've seen it more with like a mag route, which is more of like a full in cut. But still, nonetheless, we got to hit that thing behind it, okay? This was a huge miss. This one's really disappointing. You're going to see the Broncos are going to get in a jet sweep. They're going to fake like they're jet sweep, and they've got a guy pulling, okay? What they're trying to set up is front side. They're trying to send this tight end kind of on that shoulder 8 again, right? That little attention grabber down the middle. They got the wide departure vertical here. They're trying to hit Javonte Williams out of the backfield. They end up getting pressure off the edge, okay? So Russell has pressure off the edge. Russ, to me, has to float to his right to give this a shot. But so look what Russell does. Russell ends up taking the backside one-on-one. Okay, so be it. With the exception of, dude, we dialed this thing up perfect. We got the perfect look. Just float to the right a little bit to secure yourself and then dump this to Javonte right now, because look at Javonte right now. I mean, it's a premier look for this play. That's why I have such a hard time with the fact that we got off to the left in a premier look. Like, we don't have someone, he knows we don't have someone to account for because we've got the pull here. So we got to step down and secure here, okay? So to me, it's like, okay, I get it. We got the pull. Let's just float ever so slightly to where now I can throw this now. Instead, we just missed the backside one-on-one. So that's tough, okay? This right here, so we're all familiar with this, but honestly, I have no idea what concept they're trying to run here. This is so convoluted and bunched up. The bigger thing I want to talk through is just our red zone sequencing, man. Okay, first down, we throw a 50-50 ball. Second down, we throw a 50-50 ball. Then third down, we try to hit this mesh concept. It was like, dude, it was 3rd and goal from the 2.5-yard line. Okay, and I honestly, like, I think at this point we're down Jerry Jeudy. So it's just like, I'm kind of frustrated by it, to be honest with you, because then it's like, okay, we end up drilling this nose guard in the freaking head with the football. Try to make a tough catch in the back of the end zone. We don't make it. It's like the red zone offense. We've got to clean it up. I mean, Javonte Williams wide open, right? But we end up drilling a guy just square in the dome. Boom. You can tell that's where he's trying to go. He's trying to go to Javonte Williams with the football. Okay? This is another red zone blown, right? Another red zone ineffective. Okay? First down in this red zone sequence. First down, we ran the fake boot. We had the guy in the flat. Honestly, I think he needs to dump that to Javonte Williams quicker, or decide to run it, right? Instead, we hold on to the football, try to throw it late. It's incomplete. Second down, we run it all the way to the 1. Third down, we put the ball in Russ's hand, which I don't disagree with, except for the fact that I want you guys to watch. We're trying to run mesh here, and it's just two guys that haven't run mesh that often together, and we stop for some reason and get skinny, which then makes this defender able to get through. Like, mesh, we're supposed to pick him. That's the job. The job is to pick him, not make it easy on him to get through. Then we settle for another field goal. Broncos offense inside the 2-yard line has to be the worst in the NFL right now. I'm not saying that it's going to be like that. I'm not trying to make it like worse than it is. But I'm saying statistically right now that they have to be the worst, right? After Seattle and in this game. This is just a WTF, man. Not a big cuss guy, but I just don't get it. It's 3rd and half a yard. We've been gashing them all day in the run game, and we just outsmart ourselves. We decide to run fullbacks. They're giving it to the fullback, and they want the fullback to run speed option. Just like, if we want to do some stuff like that, fine. Let Russell be the speedo guy. Like, put him in the gun. Run actual triple. But, like, this was just... And then the whole sequence after that was terrible. Because then the sequence after that, correct me if I'm wrong, but we run the field goal team out late, take a delay game, then we punt. So, this is a good bad here. Okay, so that was obviously the bad section. Now we've got a good bad, which is we've got our concept here where it's 1 to the shallow, 2 to the deep hank, 3 to the curl, 4 to my check. Okay? The good bad is that I do not believe Russell's going through his progression here. To me, it's like, 1, we need more tempo from Cortland getting across the field. Okay, so Cortland had a great game. We need more tempo here. But 2, I'm like, and the ball's already gone, so that's why this guy adjusts. But I really do think the deep hank's there regardless of him, right? Anyways, the reason it's a good bad is because if the argument was, hey, man, I felt sink, that's why I got to my check down, a lot of coaches, including myself, would be fine with that. But just not loving the eyes here, right? The eyes here, it's like shallow. Okay, then right to my swing. So... hey, maybe he felt the sink. Let's give him benefit of the doubt, but not in love with it, okay? Good here. I love this one. We got the Blaze 8, okay? We got the deep sit over the ball. We got the Blaze 8. You're going to read this thing inside out, 1 to 2. This is really, really good stuff. Great design. Good little play action there. Steps up in the pocket, delivers a strike. Love this. Cortland Sutton, again, a monster. Absolute monster. While I nitpicked him on, hey, we got to get across on shallow, man, you got to love it, okay? Really good job by Russ stepping up into the pocket and then anchoring himself at depth. Let me talk you guys through what that means, okay? Just from a quarterback play perspective. This initial right here, boom, that's stepping up in the pocket, right? That's what makes these guys, we call them run bys. Get these guys on the edge and let them run them by, right? So we're going to step up in the pocket, but we don't want to continuously step. So you see him step and then anchor. That's good quarterback play. Really good quarterback play. Good football out to Cortland Sutton. Kind of digging what I'm seeing on that one, okay? And then obviously the good on verts, guys. We all saw it. We love it. We got 4 verts, okay? A little bit of play action here. Yeah, we'll call it play action. Could have been run action depending on the look, but okay, gets it up and down. Heck of a contested catch, okay? Heck of a contested catch by 82. I love that we're getting to 4 verts from this flank set, right? You've got your Y, you've got your F. You're in more of a flank formation. You're really putting these guys in a tough spot when you kind of double release these guys vertical, okay? I think Russ does a heck of a job getting to the right side for the matchup, meaning not literal right side, like getting to the right matchup. I thought he did a great job there. So to me, that was our last good one. So all in all, kind of where do I see this Broncos offense, okay? And how do we fix it? So first thing to fixing it, in my opinion, is the boot game, okay? We have to get boot addressed, because we do not account for these backside D ends. You're not supposed to account for them in boot. So when you're running a traditional naked, you don't block the backside defensive end. We're doing that. These guys are just screaming upfield and going at Russ. We have to run the football against that look, right? So if we get that look, we have to run the football. Next, we've got to give Russ a kill package against like a walked up extra force player. So the Texans sometimes would walk up a backer or walk up a safety and have an extra guy backside of where the run play, right? So the guy we were booting to. And we didn't have a kill out of that. Or either that or Russ missed it. And if he missed it, then we have to kill against that look. You can't run boot into that. The last thing I have for us on boot is I would love to see us work kind of a slice across, meaning, let me get back into this just formation just to show you guys, right? So if we had our quarterback here and we're trying to run boot this way, okay, I would love to have our tight end here slice across, get this D end, and work a couple of half rolls where Russ sets up. I think that's going to cure the boot game. So we got to get the boot game under control. We've got to run the football inside of the 3-yard line. We got to stop going gun and running all these mesh things. We got to just jam the football down people's throat until they start giving us absolute run looks. Then we can throw it again. So good news is it was a win, okay? Bad news is this Broncos offense still does not look like it's on track. While they're only inches away, right, in terms of, hey, they threw the slot takeoff, that was almost a touchdown. There's a lot of things that could go their way, and all of a sudden they're scoring 30 points a game. While they're only inches away, they're still inches away, and it's week 2 of the season. So we've got to start making some corrections, start moving forward. I know it's only week 2, new system, new quarterback, but in my opinion, those are kind of the things I've got to get addressed. I'd love to see them improve the boot action and really kind of like set it up to where Russ has a shot. But you know, we'll have to wait until this week to kind of see what they do correction-wise. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the breakdown. Comment below. Let me know what you think of the Broncos offense. Until next time, peace.